Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams of the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Returner decides to fair catch this. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
To the air, it's Connors. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
The Vols will send their punt team onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line's where they'll spot it. First down here for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Off target with the throw, incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Vols. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Tennessee 7, Boston College 0.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's going to hand this off. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Well, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is so... Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the leaders of this defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Connors. He's looking to scramble. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. Now, you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to pass here on second down. Contact as he threw it. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Makes the catch downfield. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end, it's complete. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Awesome college quickly to the line of scrimmage. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The AT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Boston College 14, Tennessee 7.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Oh, and he fumbles. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way. Touchdown, Boston College. On the scoop and score. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll hand it off. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, they're finally able to catch him, but a huge chunk play with the running game here.
Boy, this guy is the complete package. All he needs is a crease, and once he sees it, boy, he is gone. They're very lucky they were able to bring him down on that carry.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they'll set up with a PAT. He's missed it. The extra point is no good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Catch made by the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
To the air, it's Connors. Defense is coming after him. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
A sack sets up a second down and very long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw over the middle. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, The offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get to pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To throw, it's Connors. The pass rush closing in. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Boston College offense back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Tackle made after a big gain. The Volunteers will crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Scanning the field. It's Connors. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Number 1, Hall of Fame in the end zone.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Boston College Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
So the BC offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure that's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
He hands it off from the gun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield. And
another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Ball carrier running through tackles. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Connors. Quick throw, catch made.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, fouls. They'll take the lead in the second half. See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Tennessee 31, Boston College 24.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Using a strong stiff arm.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? He's going to take off. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Fights off a defender. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We're all tied up.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to his target. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, once in a while you get to these critical moments in a game. And with that stop by this defense, here we are in the 4th quarter in a tie game. Now it's 4th down. You've had 3 chances to punch this in, not able to do it.
Touchdown, Boston College. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 12, set to advance on the football.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drop. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down at 10. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football, and teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation, but the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Got space, looking to score. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Can the offense win it right here? Are we going to overtime? The big fullback's got it here. Touchdown, Eagles, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And the point after is good. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Back to pass. It's Connors. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's York. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.